Hello, happy Wednesday. I'm busy working on the things that are in my planner, but I'm taking a little break because it's break time and I want to update my planners while I take my break. So this came in the last subscription package from the Coffee Monsters Co. along with these. And since I am currently moving my office all around, I've got most of my supplies packed up. So we're just going to go with this and see what we can do. Okay, this page is still the same from yesterday. After I finished filming, I did put the People's Union boycott days on in here to remind me. I have not yet marked them in the calendar, so we'll probably do that today. This starts in April, still don't have use for it. And this page needs to be decorated. I don't have any more weeks kits, or I don't have access to them at this time, so we're just going to go with what we have here. I'm currently working on the office move. I did my clear coat earlier this morning. I have started my laundry catch up. I got behind on my laundry from doing other things. And this is from yesterday. This is today. I put another coat on the upper cabinet doors. I have not changed the sheets, and I am working very hard this has to be completed today. It's imperative. It's the most important thing of the day because I have things outside of this room, and I don't want to leave it that way. So I am moving things around in here and rearranging, and in order to do that, because of the furniture pieces, I had to pull some stuff out, and it's lining the hallway and in the spare bedroom, and that can't be. I don't want to leave it like that for another day, so that has to be done. Let's see, on Tuesday, kitchen work on laundry, very little. I did not do my zone cleaning yesterday, and I decluttered because I am moving my office around. Whew. And it is decluttering a bit. But what I'm doing to speed up, because there's so much stuff that I need to get through, I'm boxing it up, putting it in my closet, and then during my declutters on some of the weeks on some of the days where I'm decluttering, I will be pulling boxes out and putting things where they go. The whole idea is that things need to be put where they go, and right now in my office they are not. Yeah, I've been very neglectful in here. Okay, so flock party, the mealworms, ants got in there, and so when I fed it to my flock, they loved it even more because they eat those ants. They eat them. And I fed the chickens from the garden. I did not eat anything from our wall garden or our regular garden yesterday. So the chickens get the take on that one. I do need to repot 2 plants, and that's going to move up. That has to be done. So that's going to go over here. It's an absolute necessary. I'm going to lose them if I don't. And then upper cabinet doors. Those are being stained, and that is what's taking so long because I'm staining them dark and thick. So I'm not going to consider these done until they're back up. And I'm going to put them back up before the clear. I've even glued this and it won't stay down. So they are going. Okay, well, that's not going to work. Let me get a pair of scissors. Yeah. Now it's tip control. You learn that in the OR. You use just the tip. Okay, so Yeah, now the glue thing is there. Well, that's just stupid. You might be wondering what this little bobble is. I keep this on my desk. You know how people buy mini trash cans? Well, I don't want to buy anything, um, if at all possible, from this point on. I'm going to try to reuse everything that I have. And this is a little, beautiful little present from Saya of Frozen Luxury for the holidays this year. And instead of buying a mini garbage can, I just put my little mini garbage in there and then I dump it when it gets full. And so this is the classiest mini garbage can you've ever did see. Anyway, okay. I think on my next page that I can figure out a way to make this straight. And I think I am going to put a column here because I do put little notes here about the things I'm doing here. So just in using the planner, this is day 3, I'm learning like how I want to change it already, and hopefully it will continue to evolve and get cuter and cuter and more aesthetically pleasing to me. Okay, so let's set up next week and the following weeks in March, just the setup. We're not going to truly plan those days yet. We'll get to that. I'm not ready to plan those days. However, for the first time in a very long time, I have no doctor's appointments in the entire month of March. And I cannot tell you how thrilled I am at that. Okay, that looks like shit. You can see right through that. So instead of picking another washi tape, let's just use tools, because that's more fun. Even though this shit doesn't really work very well. Well, okay, let's put it this way. I don't use this very well. I need to take ownership of my inability to make this lay down straight. How far down did it go? About like that? This is going to be so thick. My book's going to be fat. It's going to be chubby. Need a chubby book. I don't care about the straight line. I would use my ruler, but I don't want to. Why complicate this? You know, trying to do this without leaning over it and blocking the view is a challenge that I will get used to. Okay. I don't really need to do it on the other side. I think it will look fine. And imperfect to me is a little bit more perfect. What's the opposite of good? Better. That's right. That is a very medical philosophy. Anyway. Okay, so I do want to use this dividing line. And I want to use a gray marker. So I'm going to use this Stadler marker in gray. I also have them in black. Let me grab one. I also have them in black. I'm not putting any links in my videos because these videos are new and I don't have any affiliation with anybody or anything. I'm just going to show you what I like. And if you stop the video and you see that, you can find it. You're a smart person. Most people are. Trying to be positive. Okay. So I'm going to use this, put this line in. I'm not go over my washi. And then, hold on. There's a sound outside that's disturbing me. Okay, you have no discernation that I was gone except for that I shut my computer off. Okay, So this line, I want to create a line here. So, sorry, I was running around. Let's see. The check marks. Okay, 1, 2, 3. This is a little 4-space line. So I'm going to recreate. I'm going to create that. It's an approximation because this page on the hobonichiweeks does not have the grid. So it's an approximation. And it doesn't have to be all that wide. About that wide. What do you think right there? One happy little tree. Just a happy little tree. We'll call it a happy little line. Okay. All right. And then I have this. I use this line. Can I do this? But it's not leaning over. It's probably crooked, but I can't tell. Okay. That probably shouldn't have gone all the way to the top of the page. Anyway. Okay. And this time I want to put my daily check off at the top of the page as opposed to this mess because I did one before and had to get rid of it. So let's see if she has anything in here that looks good for dailies. Yes, she does. She has this list thing. That's neat. Okay. She has list, making list of lists, do it, long to-do list, and done. That is just adorable. So we're going to, what colors we have here? Well, this came with it, so they all match. Okay, so we are going to do this one. And we're not going to put washi at the top instead. I'm just going to handwrite headers because that's what we do. So it'll be like this one. And so what colors do we want? I think I'm turning around, so I would stop talking there for a second. This cutie patootie has my tombos in it, so let's see. It can be any, but I think I'm going to use this light blue. So we're going to use this. This is the Tombow 491, not linked below. Go to Tombow or JetPins and pick it up. All right, so that's that header. And then we do kitchen, laundry, zone, declutter. Do I want to leave a space? I do. Okay. So I'm just going to do it over here. Kitchen, laundry, Z, and D. Is that a little bit neater than last time? I probably should have highlighted it because now I can't. It will smear. This is a gel pen. This is the Energel Clenna in 0.4. That's my favorite writing tip for the Clenna. Okay. So let's just write daily chores. And I'm not going to try to do calligraphy this late in life. Maybe later, but right now, nah, I'm not going to do it. Not going to do it. And I did not skip a space up top because I'm dumb. So what I'm going to do is make my week at the bottom. And we'll just go through Saturday. That's fine. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I skipped a space there, didn't I? So I am going to fix that because I can't get all 7 days on there. Duh. I should get the whiteout that matches this book, but I'm not going to buy anything for a while. We'll try to use up what we have. I'm also doing the pan project on my makeup and stuff, and hair care and all of that stuff. Okay. There it is. Could probably make it look a little neater with a ruler, since my hand is sloppy. Do I want to build a snowman? Wait. Yeah, it's not quite. My M goes too high. So we will do to this line, to this line. So this might neaten it up. We shall see. It's going to make my L disappear, but that's okay, because I drew it on the line. Okay. My L did disappear, so we'll just make it thicker. Daily chores. Now, see, that takes up so much less space. You do it up at the top, and you don't have to guess. Okay, and then I have plant news and next week. So plant news, and I think I'm going to add, plant news, and then I have next week, but I don't need this whole, so we'll go down here next week, do that twice for the same color, and let's see, plant news, and we'll just go on this line here and add something. What should I call the things that we produce and use on our own property? What? Oh no, I'm dropping stuff. What could we call that? We are just going to use the little trophy guy, because everything that we produce is a trophy. Oh, he's so tall. Put him to the side. That way I can start it at least on the little corner here. All right. And this column, of course, is our top 3. So we'll use Do It in blue. Do it. And I'm not going to bother covering up top there. We'll leave that. I probably should have put this down first, but it's just top 3, so it won't take up that much room. So that's top 3. This is just notes, and, or, you know, so, we're going to title that with a pink check mark. And this is the good news or good stuff or whatever. It could be about the chickens or whatever. This is a good little, let's say bullseye. That's cute. I mean, I know what it's about. You know, getting it right. Chickens living. I don't need to see the word March 2020. We know where it's at the 3 right there. So, I can put it a little crooked just to make it fit. Right. Keep it simple. Anyway, yeah, that'll work. So what did we say these were? I know that's next week. This is plant news. Oh my gosh, I'm losing my mind. I know in the future I may have to have a dedicated journal just for my plant news, but for now, this is the good news. So we will make it that. And we are just going to make notes because it could be any news from any area. So, notes. Notes, you say? Gotta get it over here where I can see it. We'll make that notes. And we'll make this next week. Okay. Okay, and she has these cute little ducks. But get your ducks in a column would be a good header. And she has a header for each one. Well, she actually has more. So I am going to save the ducks for the next page and just do the dots. Do I have any dot markers on me? A mild liner. I have a brown one. It's going to have to be okay. So, top 3. Let's go in the middle first to keep it neater. And then the bottom and the top. Go in the middle, a little bit down, a little bit up, middle. We will figure it out. How to make it look neat. Some people are just better at this. Some people went to art school. Okay. So there's our top 3 dots. And I don't have the information to fill those in yet because they come from this week. Like I said, do it now, planner. This does not look good. Yuck. I'm going to risk the smear. Oh, it's going to smear, it's going to smear. Don't smear, don't smear. Oh, it's smeared, but it's not too bad. Should have put the line over here, I think. That would have been better. But you live and you learn. I don't want to keep, like, changing it because, you know, it's bad enough on this side without drawing on it more. But anyway, that's the basic setup I think I'm going to do for every day. It's really cute. It's cute enough. She makes such cute little things. Sure makes life easier. Really, really prioritizing. That's what this book is about. My habitat and prioritizing my habitat and what I need to do. Okay. So that's an example of the setup that I'm going to be doing on all of these. I don't know whether or not you would want to watch that. I would do 1, 2, 3. You know what, actually, because I'm probably going to be sitting down and talk to you most days, I am not going to set up anymore because I might get inspired to go a different direction by using this. So I don't really want to set it up in advance. 1 week, well, less than a week in advance, that's fine. Now, still don't know if I have any plans to use this for anything. This starts in April, still don't know. So how can we decorate this? I think I will put dots on the squares for starters. My first one's weak. Okay. So that's what I want to get done this week. I'm not sure what I'm going to use this column for. So there's not a lot of room for decor. So we're just going to use some of the little decorations that came in this kit for March. Actually, it's a quarterly kit, so that's cute. And we'll probably be writing in things that might need to be done here. They can go under this cute little sticker. That's fine. And we will put a little one down at the bottom. This one says loading. That's kind of funny. And kind of crooked. And in progress. Makes more sense up top. I'll just stick it there. And I'm not going to put any date dots on. These dates are fine. I will need to use date dots or have really good handwriting when I go to set up my calendars in these. So hopefully I'll improve a little bit. Anyway, one more. Let's see. I don't know why, but we'll put proud. I guess when we get this stuff done, we'll be proud. There we go. And then she's got some little stars and stuff. Just be a little random with it. We're just taking the stars for this month. Just taking the stars for this month. Sorry for lowering my voice so much. Does it need to be that low? I'm going to leave that corner blank. I'll put this here. Maybe there'll be something that I can star. Here we go. So that is my May setup in my Do It Now Habitat journal. And I got some stickers from Helen. So let's make use of our little garbage can. I like to set, this is full of sticker backings because I sat and put some larger stickers into one of my sticker books. I have never collected stickers or stamps or anything in my life, but now I'm just trying to organize all the ones that I do have, and then I got this sticker book. However, you can see that this is the back of the book because this is Chinese, so it opens like this, and this is the cover. So I put some stickers on this side. And I sat and peeled sticker backs off and just sat here and watched YouTube. Not commenting or anything, just zoning. And took some of my larger stickers that weren't in. This one won't stick down, but well, I'm going to address it now. That don't fit in the smaller books. And started putting them in here. It was fun. So see, there's no reason for me to buy any stickers. Helen, however, is canceling her membership at some point. And, I mean, her memberships at some point. And she won't be doing it anymore. So I'm going to stay a member of her memberships until that happens. So I guess all of the girlies who make things in the planner community are going to Go Wild. It must be in Texas this year. It says Go Wild, Texas. Yeah, Planner Girl, Texas. So the only reason I know that is because the Angel Shop sent me the books that I have there. Yeah, these came with it, so I stuck those in there too. Anyway, we don't need those right now because we've got some that are of need. Now this came in there too. Isn't it cute? I adore this. Wow, this is so cool. She did a really good job on this little folder. But this little folder is what I'm going to use, the little kit I'm currently using. So I'll use it up. Okay, this one says do not disturb. I'll put that in this one. Let's see. Oops. That's okay. That's okay. Yeah, everything's upside down and all right. I travel with this little agenda, so what did I do with my... Why didn't you tell me I put them over there? Okay. I travel with this little agenda, so I'm going to put the do not disturb in here. Thank you for joining me for my chill out relaxation time. You notice that there is no news playing in the background. Yeah. If I ever really want to talk about what's going on in the news, I would definitely need a membership channel. Yeah, that's not happening. Drugs, I probably shouldn't be sharing that. And then this one's more private, so we're not gonna share that. So let's clean up. So I can do, the rest of the week and probably some more with just these little stickers that I got in this kit. So I have other stickers, but hey, you should use these up. Let's see if these fit. That fits. I'll put these over here. And maybe use some of those at another time. So, thank you for my little catch up today, and I will see you tomorrow.